Aveline and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today we are building a smaller family home in Brindleton Bay. It is built on the 30 by 20 that is next to where I think the hospital used to be. I don't have that lot in my game anymore, so I think, because that's on the 40 by 30 next to it if I'm not mistaken. So it is built on that small lot, the 30 by 20 in the upper left area of the Brindleton Bay map. So we are going for more of a, because it's been a while since I did something Dutch colonial or built like a Dutch colonial kind of house, so I thought it would be nice to sort of revisit that style a little bit today, so that is what we're doing. And I would say it's got like cottage vibes as well. I was maybe a little bit inspired by my cute little family home from, was that last week? I think so, I don't fully remember, or like a week ago or something. So we're kind of going for the same vibe for the exterior at least, so the two houses kind of go together a little bit, because this house is actually for my save file. I noticed that it had, first of all, been a while since I did anything Dutch colonial, but also I was still missing this lot in my save file, so I decided to just build on this lot, even though yesterday when I went into the game to build this house, I was actually set on building something for Halloween because I haven't done a Halloween house. And as per usual, when I make plans to build something, it doesn't turn out the way that, like, I'd start building something else basically, so that's what happened and this is what I ended up with. So not very Halloween-like, but does it really matter anymore, because I mean Halloween is kind of over by now. We've moved on to Christmas basically. This house is not very Christmas friendly either. Just want to point that out. It's kind of summery in a way, I would say. It's also coastal, and at the same time I feel like it has like Dutch colonial cottage kind of farmhouse-ish vibes as well, sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways. So it is for two parents and their teen daughter, and also their kid, who I think is a girl as well. However, I mean, as per usual, you can move anyone in here. I just kind of tend to make rooms with girls in mind because I don't fully know why. I think it's because I'm a girl myself. Not entirely sure. Also, I feel like it's a little bit difficult to do like gender-specific rooms, to be honest. Like, what is gender specific? Because I haven't really had like the most quote-unquote girly style when I was a kid or younger, or you know, now teen, whatever as well. Like, it's just, I don't fully know what's girlish and what is boyish, to be honest. So I feel like it's a little bit difficult, but I did have a girl in mind for both of the rooms when I made them, so I think they're mainly for girls, but again, like, you can move anyone in here. In hindsight, I kind of wish that I had given them like food bowls for pets as well, because I feel like they would have like a little cute dog or something, but I didn't. I may go back and do that before uploading this to the gallery, so yeah, if it's not there in the screenshots at the end, it may be there in the download, but like, as per usual, just change it however you want to. I'm completely fine with that. Like, you know, it's all good. Adjust them to your families as you please if you do download this house, but in hindsight, I kind of wish that I'd given them the opportunity to have a dog, because I feel like this family would just have a dog. I don't know, I get those vibes. So yeah. Also, I did actually make the first household for my save file for the other house on the 30 by 30, so the cute little family home that I did last week. So there's a family living in that house now, and I'm so excited. They are so cute. I feel like I have to maybe like drag out that process for a while, so I don't just end up making all the Sims look the same or giving them the same clothes, because, you know, making a whole save file filled with Sims in one day, for example, would be kinda, or like in 2 days maybe, it would be kinda long drawn and kinda boring, so you want to get through it, you know, and I just want to make sure that they all look cute and everything, so I'm gonna do my best, like, drag it out just a little bit, do a little bit here and there to make sure that they are diverse and like different kind of Sims, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I did make the first family, so super excited about that. They fit the house perfectly, like color scheme for their clothes and the house goes so well together. I was so excited to see that when they walked into the house. So I also gave them 2 pets as well, which I think was super cute, so I hope you guys like the family. I don't know, it's just, it was the first family. So it was a little bit of a special moment, kind of, but by the way guys, if you do want to see a video once my my save file is done and everything before I upload it, or maybe when I upload it or something. If you want to see a video, like a short walkthrough with some of the houses I've put in the save file, and also maybe we're gonna go through some stories for the families or something, just let me know in the comment section down below. I would definitely be up for doing a video like that once the save file is done. I am not even close to finished, so it's not coming anytime soon, but hopefully before the new year, because that would be optimal, I think, but we'll see. I mean, we also got the new world coming in 2 weeks time or something like that. It's not like 2 weeks time and a day, so we'll see how fast I get this done, because there are quite a lot of big lots in that world, and I also have all the community lots to renovate and stuff, so yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. We're gonna have to figure out what we do with those, because I feel like a lot of people renovate those houses nowadays, and I don't want to be like that person that just does the same as everyone else, kind of. I know that sounds a little bit like but I don't want it to end up like one of those situations where some people will be like, oh my god, this person also just did that, so why are you also doing it, you know? So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with those community lots, because I'm pretty sure that I would die slightly on the inside if I had to build all of them from scratch, because I just suck at community lots and I don't fully enjoy them as much as family houses. So I don't know, if you got any suggestions to stuff we can do with the community lots, please let me know in the comment section down below as well, because that would probably help a lot. So yeah. Also, a little bit of a side note, I am sorry if my voice sounds just a little bit rough today. I had to get up kind of early for my standards because my in-laws came over again to do more gardening work, and that's also why this video is coming out just a little bit late today, by the way. Sorry about that. I can't do voiceovers when they're here. My boyfriend came home at like 1 a.m. as well, so 1 p.m. as well, so it's just, I haven't really been alone. So I don't know, it's a little bit difficult for me to do voiceovers when I'm not alone, and I don't know, he's downstairs right now, but they came over early in the morning, so I had to get up and say hi and make them coffee and stuff. So I sound a little bit rough. I haven't slept much because I just can't fall asleep at night, and you know, when you have to get up early, that's kind of, you lose a little bit of sleep. So yeah, my voice sounds a little bit rough, sorry about that, but hopefully we will be fine. I'm gonna drink a lot of tea and hot chocolate and it'll all be good, and hopefully on Saturday I'll get a lot of hours alone so I can do some pre-recording, because my mom is coming over next weekend, or next week, from Tuesday to, or Monday to, oh no, is it Monday she's coming over? Oh no. No, I think it's Tuesday to Friday. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute. But it's fine. So hopefully I can have some videos up for next week as well. If not, then I am sorry, but we're gonna go crazy the week after, because Get Famous is coming out, and who is excited? I am dying, like I just want it now. I want terrain manipulation. I feel like I'm in that phase where everything I want to build that I feel like would maybe turn out to be kind of good would look even better with terrain manipulation, at least in my head. So I'm in that weird phase where I don't really know what to build, because I want to save all my ideas for when terrain manipulation comes out. So that kind of sucks a little bit. So I don't fully know what to build for you guys these days. It's a little bit of a struggle. I have this house for you guys. I also have a modern mini house that I was talking about in my last speed build as well, which will hopefully I'll have time to do that for next week. I got the big 40 by 40 that I need to finish for this weekend, but other than that I don't fully know what to build, because I really freaking want terrain manipulation like crazy. Just give me terrain manipulation. So yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle regarding that, but it'll all be fine, you know. I'll figure out something. Maybe we can build some more tiny houses, or actually no, I want to build a tiny house on a hill, so let's not do that. I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. It's all good. And now that Halloween is over, we can actually start building very like wintry kind of builds as well, so I'm super excited for that. I've kind of missed snow in my game a little bit, so very excited to see that as well, maybe with some lanterns or some fairy lights or something. I feel like that would be somewhat like a great mix or something. I don't know, I just like the cold with, because it reminds me of Christmas basically. I like the cold like snow with fairy lights because it reminds me of Christmas, yeah, so that'll be good to kind of dig into as well. I've missed snow, so yes, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it in real life, but again, not really, because it just gets really, really cold and I freeze a lot. but it'll be fine. Everything will be good. I will just snuggle up in my snug rug and everything will be fine. Drink some more hot chocolate. But anyways, for the interior for this build, I really wanted to use like very bright colors. So a lot of like light brown for the wood and also lighter blues, a lot of white as well, some yellow as well. I feel like light blue and yellow is a nice summer combination. So we're going for those colors especially. Also the yellow on the wall right now kind of reminds me a little bit of the wood color as well that we're using. So that kind of goes well together, or they go well together. Yes, that is correct English. Anyways, so here at the stairs, I try to make it look like, I think I've done this before a couple of times, but I try to make it look like they kind of, you know how some houses, they have portraits of the family on the wall when you walk up the stairs? I was trying to make it look like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any portraits of the family living in here because they don't technically exist right now, but if they did, I would hang them on the stairs or at the stairs because that's freaking cute. I remember one of my best friends in, oh god, was it in kindergarten? In their house, they had that, so I thought it was super cute. Every time I see that, I remember her house and it was just lovely. So anyways, so I did that. And for the living room, which I showed you guys before, I just wanted it to be very open and maybe a little bit less cluttered than I would usually make my builds, and also a little less, I wouldn't necessarily say less warm because I still think that it looks very cozy and homey, but I definitely wanted it to be less brown than I would usually make my builds because I do tend to stick to like warmer browns and also darker browns, like I said. So it was just nice to like try something new now and, or not necessarily try something new, but let's just like switch it up now and then because I'm pretty sure I've used this color scheme before, so it's not necessarily new to me, but it's just nice to like break away from your habits just a little bit now and then, because you know, so everything doesn't just end up turning out to look the same, or you guys know what I mean. My English is freaking terrible today. I think I'm focusing way too much on like not sounding too rough on my voice, so I can't focus on like, if I suddenly get a thought in the middle of doing a voiceover, my language will just mess up completely. Trust me, it's terrible. But anyways, I do know that I tend to mention my language quite a lot in my voiceovers as well. Sorry about that, but it is like it's a thing, okay? It's a thing. Anyways, for the kitchen, I think this is kind of like a cliche kitchen for me because I'm using the Parenthood counters and probably the swatch that I've used. Not actually, no, maybe not the most, but the second most from that counter. But I just really like it. I'm sorry. Plus it fits the house. Maybe we could have swatched or swapped it to the brighter or the lighter swatch color wood, but I just went with that one because I like it. It fit the house for me. It's kind of like country a little bit, like it just has like a nice country vibe to it, so we're going with that swatch. And for the rest of the kitchen, the dining area as well, just going for more like a country kind of vibe. So I would say overall this house is maybe a little bit like country mixed with some coastal, just a little bit, somewhat. But like I said at the start of the video, I also feel like the house is kind of, it's a Dutch colonial, which is mainly coastal to me, at least as far as I know, because we don't like, I think that's mainly an American thing, maybe. I don't fully know because it says Dutch colonial, so I don't freaking know, but it's definitely a coastal thing in my mind. But I do feel like the house kind of has a farmhouse vibe as well, and also a cottage kind of vibe. So the house definitely has like a mix of architectural styles for the exterior, and therefore I think it's okay to kind of mix two different styles for the interior as well, so they kind of fit together that way. I know I'm putting way too much thought into this, but I like different styles. I like architecture and I like interior styles, so this kind of stuff is fun for me. Actually, come to think about it, the reason it kind of has a farmhouse vibe might be because of the surrounding area, which is the more rural, I still can't say that word, the more farm-like area of Brindleton, so that may be it. I don't fully know what that's about, but I'm just getting farmhouse vibes for the exterior. I don't know what it is. Anyways, so as you saw before, I made them a little bit of a walk-in closet. The parents got their own walk-in closet, so they do have a dresser in there, but the rest is just decor, or they have a mirror too, but the rest is just decor, so it's not really that useful. But I didn't want to turn it into a bathroom because that would have been tiny. They, however, only have one bathroom with both a shower and a bathtub. The bathroom downstairs is a powder room. It doesn't actually have a bath in there or a shower or anything. It's just a toilet and a sink. So, but I feel like it's important for your Sims to at least be able to go to the bathroom on the first floor, ground floor, whatever you want to call that, depending on where you live. We've been through this discussion before, but they do have that on the ground floor as well. I'm sorry that they only have one on the top floor, because I know some of you guys like to have at least one bathroom per bedroom. But I didn't have enough space to make more, so sorry about that. Not this time around. Usually I feel like I'm a little bit better at it, but just not this time around, so sorry about that. And in here we got the kids' bedroom, which is blue and orange and also pink, so a little bit of a funky kind of color combination, but honestly it's inspired by the swatch that I'm using for the bed combined with the dresser as well, which is a weird color combination. I mean, it's a weird swatch. I feel like all those beds, the bed swatches here are just kind of weird. Like, it's blue and yellow together, but like bright, bold blue kind of. And also there's this swatch. There's one that's like red, gray, and black, which is fine, but kind of dark for a kid's room as well, a little bit. There's one that's purple with, what is it, orange and pink or something? I don't know. I feel like a lot of the swatches are kind of weird, but I'm just gonna go with it. It's fine. You know, we have to make the rest of the room kind of fit. So yeah, that was a fun one to do, but I think it turned out okay. But I honestly always feel a little bit weird following those color schemes because they're just so interesting. Let's put it like that. They're interesting color combinations. However, maybe it's fine for like children's rooms, because honestly, in my opinion, for this game, I love making the children's rooms very colorful. I don't know, I just think that children can get away with a little bit more than maybe an adult room can, or a teen room or something. So it's okay in that way, but I do think that some of those color combinations are very, very interesting. But anyways, so down here we got the more outdoorsy but indoors area. I still have no idea what this kind of area is called, so I'm gonna stick to that explanation. But I put down the woodworking table out there, so the family that lives here definitely has to be a little bit handy. Maybe the woman or whoever else lives here is a handy woman. I don't know. That'll be kind of funky. So I'm looking forward to making the family for this house. I gotta like write down or something that I'm gonna add some food bowls because I want them to have a dog. I just imagine them having a dog. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Out here I was actually having huge issues figuring out the layout for this backyard because it is so strange. Like, it's an L shape kind of, but it's just weird. So different from any other layout I've worked with lately, so I had no idea what to do. I think it took me, oh god, how much did I have to cut out of my footage? 5 minutes sped up by 5.5, so that's quite a lot of footage that I had to cut out where I was just trying to place down things and deleting it again, so that kind of sucked a little bit. But this did turn out fine in my opinion. So they have the gazebo over there in the right side, as you can see right now. I did put down some landscaping here on the left in a bit and also around the gazebo just a little bit. And then I was set on them having a pool. I don't fully know why. It's just a summery kind of house. Maybe that's why I feel like they would have a pool, because what's better than to swim in a nice cold pool when it's super hot outside, because it gets hot in the game these days. I always run into, whenever I build, I'm either having issues with like clouds and rain at the same time, or heat waves. It's one of those, always. It sucks kind of because the lighting changes once you have heat waves in the game. Like, it turns more yellow, kind of orange-ish, and it's not pretty for speed builds. And I do realize that you can just go directly into build by mode, and that way you won't have any issues with weather or whatever. But it's more handy to go into build it by through live mode, because there are some things you can't do in just build by mode. So that's why I do that. I actually changed some of my settings doing, so maybe it won't happen anymore, but I'm not entirely sure. I've had issues with it for like 4 months now, but I still haven't found a solution. I don't know, maybe I'm just slow or something. Don't freaking know. For the rest of the backyard, I am just doing a little bit of landscaping both on this side of the pool and also on the other side. Just copy pasting some of the flowers from in front of the build to the back of the build so they kind of, you know, match in a way. And I also put in that birdhouse because it's super cute and I tend to forget that it exists in the game. So I just remembered and I thought I would put it down. But anyways, guys, we are getting to the end of this video now, so I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover. I hope you like this build. You can download this off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. As always, if you got any suggestions for anything you want to see here on the channel, whether it is builds or apartments or cast videos or anything else, do let me know in the comment section down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
I will break like a twig right under your feet. Don't you say